people are. Okay, let's go for a stiff Caro-Kann here. And with the same sort of exchange variation that I won with famously on stream last time that I streamed. Losing this tempo with the bishop looks a bit strange, but also the black setup is not too impressive, I think, with the bishop on g7. Should I take that? Let's go knight b3. I don't know why, just avoid the exchange maybe. I'm not worried about e5, I'll chop that off and then put the bishop on e3. Yeah, I'll go bishop d3 now. Knight d6, then I go bishop f4. Get nice development. Here, maybe h3. I'm hinting at g4 or knight h4. The question is how long my opponent can keep this waiting game going until he goes e5. Realistically, I don't have much here though. Okay. That's interesting. Should probably go knight h4 now. Go and grab a pawn. I'm not thrilled about it though. Has to be said. I'll go back. And I think my opponent has very reasonable compensation here. Not like he's better or anything, but seems fine for black. Knight e5, I got bishop f4. Not allowing him to settle on some juicy light squares. f6 was a little bit annoying. He's got a little bit more activity now than I would have liked. Usually try and win my games without too many tactics. So thus, should I go bishop g5 first maybe? Hoping that rook doesn't have a lot of good squares. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So thinking if bishop f4, queen moves like to f7, I'd probably have to take and then go for f3, but I wasn't thrilled about that. Thinking a lot. I should have a big room with a seaside view. Well, what do you think? What do you think I have in the other room? Queen b3 probably. I was hoping that knight e4 would be good here. d5, rook c5. Yeah, bishop b7, bishop b6, that doesn't work. I think I have to take this. I'm thinking if f e4, d5, queen f2, king h1, bishop e6, Here we got knight g4 attacking the queen. Yeah, knight d3, I saw that, but now I can, at the very least, go knight f6. He gets the exchange, but I have two pretty good pawns for it. So I should be doing fairly well here. Maybe I should go c4. Nah, c4 is going to be hanging. So I'll go here. Doesn't really have any useful... yeah, okay, so he offers me a draw, but he's done well here. He has a good position, but at least practically I'm never worse here, since his king is really weak and I have a solid position, and besides he has no time. So don't think declining this draw is particularly... it's a particularly risky proposition, let's say. And now bishop f6 and the game is over. Queen h8 can't be protected. Very interesting game, I have to say. He made a good pawn sack, and then gave back the exchange, which I think was a decent practical decision, and he did well for a while, but realistically he was never gonna defend this position. And then, since nobody subs, then just cage everybody. Meanwhile, we got the bird, Ren Fogle. No. Yeah, it's Ren Fogle, he's just written his name in a funny way. Gonna play the King's Indian. See how he reacts here. So he goes d5 immediately. Interesting. Okay, knight a6. Yeah, so this is the line, yeah? Bishop e3, knight g4, and so on. Black generally has to go for a quick c5, I think. Oh, Asios did cage the plebs. Nice. Knight d3, that's probably threatening some f4, so I gotta go g5, I think. Then f5. There's some strategic danger here, for sure. Maybe I need to go bishop f5, actually. I was thinking this, maybe it goes bishop g4. So here I'm threatening e4, so I'm thinking f3, and then I go bishop g6, followed by... so he does this instead, yeah? e4, bishop e4, and bishop c3, bishop f5, doesn't really do anything. What about knight b4, then bishop e4? Also does nothing. Okay, so let's just bring the knight in then. Bishop e4, I was thinking maybe b5. Yeah, let's go b5. If bishop f5, knight f5, I'm relying on that I have some counterplay in here. At least this pawn is a little bit weak on d5. I get a square for the knight on d4. Tommy fucking Shelby. I thought Tommy was banned from Twitch. Huh. This is an annoying move. Maybe I have to go g4 then. There's no like super obvious way to protect the knight otherwise. Oh, I should have gone knight d4 first. What am I doing? It's also not so bad though. Good, knight f5, then maybe h5. Yeah, so he prevents knight f5, which is clever, by attacking g4. So I'll go here. Oh, here I was actually, yeah, here I was intending this and then d5. My position is quite dubious, unfortunately. Here, yeah, knight f5 maybe? I don't really trust it after like rook d1. I don't see anything better though. Let's go knight f5. You can probably just sack the exchange, like rook d1, knight d4, and then take. So he goes for this instead, but this I was not so worried about. Go rook c6. If he trades the queens, then I'm probably pretty happy to play that ending. Knight d5, king h8. It's also not so bad. Okay, let's go knight d4 and then h5. Seems the principled way to play. Very tense game. Knight c4, yeah? Seems a little bit wrong. What about... Okay, I have to play. Okay, so he just... Now I get to centralize the queen at the very least. Just takes the pawn. Okay, I don't have time. Could have started playing on instinct at some point. Rook a8. No, this is completely wrong. I didn't see queen f7. This as well. This was also missed. I don't have time. Just gonna trade. Oh, he does. That's a little bit nervous. Oh, he's kind of choking this. I think I will probably make a draw now. I'll go here, rook a3. I have good activity now. Should be able to save it. Let's go around. Rook a3. So you're gonna acquiesce to the draw? No, not quite yet. Oh. Switching a fork, maybe? should still make a draw. Gonna move the rook over. It's very hard for him to make any progress. It's just a dead draw at this point. Yeah, okay. What a mess. What a mess. I mean, I was just dead lost to wait long for the next one. So we got, well, another person with Cyrillic letters. But seeing as I am the highest rated player in the tournament, deservedly or not, I do get paired up here. It's not necessarily a bad pairing. Try to play a decent game, and then, you know, I can look at the future with some confidence. Guess I'll take a6. Made a lot of sense, actually, preventing a possible bishop e5 check. I can take on f6. Not sure I really want that. I can go for an immediate f3 as well. Actually, that looks fine. Putting some pressure on my opponent's center. So bishop e7, yeah. Makes sense. I guess I'll just develop. Bishop is a little bit passive on e7 though, so I have kind of forced a slight concession there. I can go queen e1 to g3. So 92 to f4. Both plans actually look nice. Have a little trap here as well. Bishop f6, bishop d6, I had bishop f6. Now let's bring the knight around. d6, I'll just go knight f6, knight f4. Even though that's a self-pin. Here I could have still have taken an f6, but bishop f6, gf6. Not sure that gives a whole lot. So rook, I guess I'll go bishop d1. Here, bishop c3, the rook is trapped. Oh, really? The knight cannot move because of mate. I think I'll have to sack the exchange, but then I'm just winning. No. Did I miss this? That's annoying. Wow. Okay. Yeah, obviously if I take, my queen is hanging. Guess I'll take on f6 then, but I don't like it. gf, bishop c2. I'll go here. Rook d2 is possible. I think I'll have to sack probably. I'm not sure it gives more than a draw. Do you have queen e1 at some point? Yeah, rook c2, it doesn't really work. Check, king. I was hoping that rook f3 would give me something, but I'm not convinced. Maybe I just have to take a draw or a perpetual here. Should be a little bit of a pity. Okay, let's go attack his rook first. I don't think that risks anything. The rook might be a little more vulnerable on c2 than it is on d2. Could see some potential checks there. Rook f3 now. Rook g8. Queen h4. King g7, yeah. Doesn't seem to work. Oh, it does. Maybe it does actually work. Okay, let's go for it. This. Check. Fe, queen h6, and I win. So he just moves the rook away. Okay. I can still take an e6. No, that doesn't work. I don't have time. Damn it. This is stupid. You can just take. Or this. I'm in a lot of trouble here. Bishop f8, really? Does this just work? You can take an e3. Didn't see that. Now I have some hope. Check. I don't have time though. Queen h7 is just a bluff. Oh. I could have checked first. Fuck's sake. Queen h8 now wins. Can just take on d4. Just go e5 now. Now I'm just hoping for a miracle. This is bad. Seems like my opponent is pretty hoping for this. I don't know. Oh, that was a mouse slip as well. Oh my god. He actually gave me a chance to win. Right though, which is nice. Have I ever visited Morocco? Yeah, I actually had a camp in Marrakesh back in 2010, early 2010, with the famous Garry. Black goes d5 here, yeah? And there are some insane lines. Oh, I was just gonna do a mod stream, so if you guys want to watch that instead, you might want to do that. So he's just gonna be streaming that he's modding this channel. There are some crazy lines here with knight f3, knight d3, king e2, and so on. But I thought, yeah, let's just try not to lose in the opening. Here I at least get to castle. Leading the chart, if you're talking about this particular tournament, there are a bunch of people with 4 out of 4. And as you can see from my score, you know, I don't have 4 out of 4. You want viewers' tourney if I win this title Tuesday? There are a lot of things that has to go right for that to happen. Yeah, my opponent is taking forever here. Go queen a4 maybe? Okay, go queen e4, it seems to win a pawn. Also queen c4 I think wins the pawn. Just probably in a little bit safer way. I turn on notifications on Twitch just not to miss your stream. Since then I got every single channel notification except from yours. Yeah, it's because we're shadow banned. Sad but true. We go bishop e4, king e2, bishop e6. So don't actually win a piece. I was hoping for e4 later to attack the bishop, but we'll just go bishop d2 and then knight d2, and I think I'm still much better. This queen b5 at the very least. Then I completely missed this. Yeah, bishop c6 is a nice move. Somehow I didn't consider that at all. Now I don't have anything. Knight b6 next as well. Yeah, now it's just pretty equal. a4, yeah, just trying to do something. Thank you. Okay, my Liverpool flair here. It's a fairly strong opponent here. I got outplayed by a Azeri in a time enough, like in Title Tuesday a couple of months ago, but I still won. So let me see if I can repeat the feat. Let's go d6. Knight c6. K1, people go bishop e7, I think. It's a very solid system. Here is queen g4 is the main move, or it used to be at the very least. Black goes h5. You cannot take because the bishop f6. And then you go h4, and white usually plays a bit on the queen side, a4, a5. And then we're hoping as black that eventually we're going to give mate on the h file. That is the goal. Bishop f4 is interesting. Maybe I'll take, just to see if he's tempted into taking with the bishop. I think I should play e5. And knight f6. Otherwise, he had some potential. Okay, let's go knight d7. Black is usually fairly happy here to just park the king on e7. Not going to repeat moves, of course. We go king f8, which is fairly typical. Knight f6 again. Bishop g5, I think I'll just go g6. Oh, he goes for this now, which is interesting. The idea is if bishop d5, e d5, queen c2, rook c1 wins. Actually it doesn't, I go to f5. I wonder if you missed that. I think he has good compensation there regardless. I think I'll just take with the knight. I could have gone bishop b5 as well, but I think I'm only forcing his queen to better squares. I don't think he has anything concrete here, so I'm guessing a move like rook c1 followed by c4. Yep. Go bishop g5 now, I think. Guess bishop b5 is a useful tempo. Ah, this one. Yeah, I kind of underestimated that. What am I even doing here? I'm not playing these games particularly well. I mean, but what? Yeah, this is not good. He had many good opportunities, but this is one of them. He has a lot of good moves here now. Queen b6 now. Yeah, this is pretty bad news. To go for some kind of counterplay, but don't believe it. If I traded, then he gets d6 next, and I would just be, I think, pretty dead lost. This, yeah, it takes. Takes d6 is very strong, but I don't think I have a choice. I'll give a check. d1. But we can even just take here. Yeah. It's really bad. Oh, this is well, yeah. Okay, I'll go queen d1 maybe. This is really bad. Seems really hard to imagine a scenario where I somehow swindle him here. I'm hoping for this. Queen d4, yeah, this is good as well. At least now I get the bishop to... Ah, thought he was hanging this, but he's obviously not. Should make a draw here though. Horrible! This is so bad. Oh my fucking god. What am I doing? Trying to salvage, I don't know, something. Not really sure what. Dignity? Do we have any of that? Oh, this e4 actually knows this stuff. Yeah, it's unsalvageable. Like, but okay, we'll play a few more games and hope to make some good content, you know. Should go and shit again, and then I'll try, and then I'll start winning. Yeah, maybe the best chance. Is that a new hair command, Asios? My opponent is playing well. It's annoying. Take, no 5. At least I'm protecting the square on b1. So now I go to e7, not to allow knight h4, which queen d7 would have allowed. So I'm kind of a pawn down because my extra pawn on the queen side is a backwards pawn on b7, but I'm hoping to have some good play on the light squares here. We'll go f6 next, I think. Yeah, this is what I was hoping he wouldn't do. I was thinking this. I was like this, knight f3, knight c5, bishop g5, queen g6, dc, and then bishop b4. I think I win my piece back there. This I also have knight d3 actually. Thought I was being really clever. I guess this is better. Now I should be doing fine. Got this coming. Bishop e7. Really bringing it. Guess I go here, knight h4. Oh, maybe he could have taken on f8. Rook f8, knight h4. Ah, maybe. When I knew this, I would win this game. Makes you think I'm gonna win this game. Go rook e8. F e4, queen e7. It's pretty equal. Rook b8. Queen goes. Okay, I'll just go here then. Queen b1 now, or queen b3. Now fairly equal. My opponent's really navigated the complications pretty well. So I go here. If anyone's better, it's white. I hope to be able to trick him somehow. C1 seems a little bit strange. So I'll go here. I'm hoping for the queen trade. Should be a pretty serious positional error. Yeah, queen c3 is a good move. So I'll trade and then rook b8. I think my king is a little bit too weak to be doing this. Queen e3. B3, that doesn't really do anything. Okay. So queen f6 then. Oh, he still is this. It's annoying. Oh, you could have played queen. Queen h3 as well. Yes. It's a pretty dead draw now. I'll try and win, of course. It's really spending a lot of time now. Check. This king is a little bit out of play. Check. Ah, it's annoying. Check. Okay, we have to take it. The problem is this is still just a draw. Okay. Now I don't know. I'm just letting him take this one because it's still probably a draw. Why is he not Is it still a draw? Fucking hell. Yeah, this is still a draw. King d7, and it's a draw. What am I doing? I actually feel pretty good. Or, not great, but better than I have a lot of times where I've played a lot better. Meanwhile, we got a CM. With all due respect, you know, you don't want to be playing CMs and in the 8th round. This is a weird move order. Go h3 maybe? Avoiding this. Probably have to go rook e1 later anyway. And then we just get a normal Zaitsev or Breyer. Okay, I'll just go for a not normal Breyer setup. It's been a really weird move order. How do people play this? C2 maybe? I'm 67th, yeah, I gotta drop 2 more places. Who do I think will win the World Championship? Don't really care. I'm just randomly like centralizing pieces here. How do I come up with plans in chess? Well, I don't at the moment. Taking bets on whether I finish ahead of Botus. She playing? She could very well finish ahead of me. CM equals cockmuncher? Never knew that, but it makes a lot of sense. Oh, she's on 2.5. Yes. Good. I'm ahead, at least in one of the streamer battles. What am I doing? Takes. Bishop b2, queen b2, c5. Black is completely fine. I think I should have gone c5, because now that I get c5 I have at least some hope here. Take on e5. Bring the knight to c4, really, to d6. C4 next, maybe. Looking cute today, Magnus. You'd make an excellent fanboy. Thank you. I think I'll go here. You know, I'll take the compliments I get. C4 now. My grandma's poodle has the same haircut. Oh, it's probably the envy of all the other poodles, no? Does maybe a bit of d5 kind of holds. b1 should be good enough. That's probably the only move. Then rook c1. When do we get to see the hair in all its glory? Well, I'm trying to grow it out. What is this? It's trying for some background checkmate. There is no background checkmate. There's only resigns. Well, guess no resigns. Check. Check. Oh, that was insane. I'll go back. I just didn't want to allow any d1 stuff. I'm getting so little respect from my opponents now that they even play on in these completely lost positions. Now, will you resign? No, he loses time. Okay. Now, I think, okay, new goal for the tournament. To play one GM. I don't think I've played any GMs so far. Okay, Alireza lost with Queen F3, so let me try and win with it. I'm gonna play Caro-Kann soon. Yeah. That's how bad it's gotten. What am I doing? My queen is on g3, which is fine, but what did I do during the earthquake that destroyed my room? Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. This, d5 probably, even h3. I'm displaying like zero understanding here. Fd1, bishop f1 with castles. Making moves for fun and not in the hot tub yet. Yeah. It's not good. It's not what people came for. for this, maybe. Check on your queen. I'm at the point here where I almost might have repeated moves. Like my knight is also not doing anything at all on a5. It's just stupid. Taking a threefold against an FM. No, I'm faking a threefold. I'm literally just moving pieces around here. I have no plans here whatsoever. I looked like I was interrupted while doing my makeup. Good one. Go here. Oh, G4F. Okay, at least his diagonal there is a little bit weak, so don't think he's winning material. Problem is that also I can never ever go E5 here, because I'm just gonna get killed on the diagonal. I'll take this and go knight D4. It's just a really bad position. But I'm hanging on for the moment. And his king doesn't have a sort of natural home here, so that is kind of my hope. So king F1 and then queen E2. If he doesn't kill me in the next few moves, then I can sort of hope. Really funny message there from chat, but I'm not gonna go there. Go here, just hoping for a trick with knight F5. Which probably doesn't even work. I have the Vegeta hairline. I feel like I should know who or what Vegeta is. If I take, there's bishop G5, so I probably shouldn't do that. Nah. So this. Bishop D2, queen G4. It may actually work. I'll do it. Why not? No, that wasn't. Oh! Now I see the problem. He's got check. It's a huge problem. I'm not dead yet, though. What? I didn't even see this. Just cannot calculate at all. Yeah, if you've gone away with the king, then... What? I just got a massive gift here. Take this. Check. Okay, now I'm completely winning. Once again, my opponents are just playing on. But it makes sense. I mean, the way that I played, why not? This is how we win.